Now, as the invites for christenings, confirmations and communions start to pile in, we start to wonder what we're going to wear.
Luckily, stylist Laura Jordan is with us this morning with outfit suggestions, whether you're a guest, a godparent or a parent. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
Hi, Laura.
Hello.
So I suppose different ideas for different people attending a celebration. If you're the parent, you're most likely going to be a little bit more dressed up than somebody who's dropping in perhaps later on as a friend of the family.
Exactly, and I think that is almost more stressful than what is typically, you know, OK, no, I have to be suited and booted when I am a godparent or a parent and I'm very kind of close to the child in person, whatever it is. But I think when you are a guest, it's, as you said, dropping in or maybe just even not even calling to the church, but just calling to the house later, that's nearly a bit more stressful because you're going about your day and you want to figure out what is appropriate to wear then when you just call in.
OK, lovely. So we're going to start off now with Sarah.
Yes, so Sarah is wearing an outfit with that exactly in mind. It's quite a casual, you know, good, smart day outfit that you would wear for your weekend anyway, and then we're just adding in some pieces to it that kind of make it work appropriately for going to an occasion such as this. So we've gone with, again, just a nice delicate piece on the neck, and then we have just a full-on look. It's very chic in terms of that forest green tone, and then we've put the yellow underneath it as well, just for that nice bit of difference. So we start with the necklace. This is a map of the world necklace, and we were just saying earlier, it's actually really appropriate for a Mother's Day gift for children perhaps who are travelling away and just wanted to kind of give a nice sentiment for the couple of weeks that are coming up. And then we've popped just the, again, t-shirt underneath it, and this look here is from Leonie's boutique in Carrick-on-Shore, and I'm noticing again earlier that the cotton that we've seen in the t-shirt and even the culottes, which we'll see in a moment, is sustainably sourced, etc., which is a nice touch. And then we put a MAC over it. A coat always dresses up anything. So again, just a t-shirt and pair of culottes, the MAC over it, and it has a detachable hood, so it's helpful as well if you're running around. And then a crossbody bag, which you've just put over one of the shoulders there, is a nice way of just pulling the look together with a bit of mustard in it. And then keeping yourself on time is always helpful. And this is from Rox Jewellers in Grafton Street.
Lovely. I love that shade of mustard. It seems to be everywhere at the moment, doesn't it?
I think yellow has had, I mean, I remember we were discussing this even 2 years ago, like yellow was having a moment and it just hasn't really faded. We still see it being brought in. It works so well with the greens. It's beautiful with navy as well. So again, you can see a good purpose for it into spring. And then just a definite kind of summer nod here with the culottes. These guys are nice high-waisted, pull you in very well, and they just have that kind of straight leg all the way down. So for people who don't like a very tight leg, these are great, particularly in a white. White skinny jeans are very difficult to pull off, so it's nice to have something a little bit more relaxed in terms of fit. And then we've paired them with Toms. These are from Fabucci Footwear in Naas and available at fabucci.ie. Love the idea behind Toms. Whatever shoe that's bought, another one is donated for a child in need.
Lovely.
OK, now we're upping the ante a little bit
we are
in the glamour
indeed.
stakes.
So this is for perhaps a dad or a godfather who needs to be suited and booted for maybe the church part of a day occasion. And this, again, is a lovely idea of having the three-piece suit. We've gone for different shades. So we have even the detail on it. Like the tie has just got a nice print to it and can be worn again, which is so important. This is a really nice contemporary look. The whole thing here is from Burgess in Athlone. So they're a full-service department store. But I just love the way that they have put kind of the idea of mixing and matching. So it's a three-piece suit, but we've a lighter tone on the jacket, and then we have the darker tone in the waistcoat and following down to the trousers as well, which just gives it a nice mix.
It works really well when you have three-piece suits, although they look so elegant. There's an awful lot of the same colour going on.
Yes.
And especially navy, and it's a nice sunny day.
Yes, and I think that's a great idea. You could totally re-wear that blazer again, and that shirt, as we said. The watch then is from Rox again on Grafton Street, and a nice light tan leather, which is good for this time of the year as well, if you even just wanted to switch up your strap.
So does that blazer have suit trousers to match it as well, but you've just mixed them up?
Exactly, just to give that idea of how you can get more out of the traditional idea of the three-piece suit. And the guys in Burgess are experts in menswear. They've a full service there, so they're well able to let you know. And they're
clever,
all found in Athlone. Yes, one way to do it.
It's very elegant dress now.
Yes, so this is for, again, someone who is going as a parent or godparent, etc., and wants to up the ante. And this is a very comfortable dress. I think this is ideal for someone who's christening a child because it's not too tight and it has a coverage on the arms. And we have here just really simple disc necklaces from Rox on Grafton Street, and then earrings to go with it, again, just adding a bit of sparkle. So a very good everyday piece, and they do engraving as well, complimentary. So even if you wanted to put the date on it, or you know, it's for a special occasion. And then what we've put with it is just a really light flowing dress in a beautiful magenta colour, which works so well on blondes, actually, that particular tone. This is from Coralie Boutique in Fermoy, and again, it just flows nicely right down to the knee, and it's very appropriate for the church as well, which is important because I think the length of skirt is sometimes a question people ask in terms of what's appropriate. Then we've paired it with a little bit of sparkle, so this is a matching bag and shoes, which we'll see in a moment. These are both from Fabucci and Naas as well.
If you had to put a light jacket, blazer or a coat over that, what would you choose?
I'd probably go with something, even a cape idea, and the reason being that the arms on that are quite wide.
They're wide,
and as we discussed earlier, it's helpful if you're in a church and you want a bit of air, you kind of, or if you kind of, God, I sweat a bit and I want to just have a bit of extra air. This is a great, comfortable dress for that reason. But again, I'd probably put something that's not too tight over, just because the sleeves are quite wide on it.
The wrap effect at the front of that dress, Laura, is that just an effect?
It is indeed, which I think is key. I think I'm a big fan of that effect, particularly if you're carrying small children, so you just don't need to be trying to cover over your legs as well, which is important to note. And then we've put the shoes with it that have a bit of extra sparkle. So these guys here, again, from Favucci Footwear, and they are very much a designer dupe, even in terms of bridal trends and footwear.
They really are.
Almost, it's like jewellery on your feet.
Yeah.
And again, they'd be gorgeous re-worn with a pair of jeans and a blazer and a t-shirt. So there's a lot of options in that too, in terms of how to rewear. And that OB belt is detachable, just to keep that in mind. And it can be sized and changed. So just again, if you're thinking of comfort, you don't want something that's really tight. So that could be working.
Comfort is key, but looking elegant as well.
Exactly. It's $1 million question.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
We'll be
Thank you,
back
Laura.
later on.
Thank you very much. We'll be back later.